Grab the great toe with your hand and pull it away from the midline and backward. Hold for about 30 seconds and release, bending upwards. Lower your buttocks towards your heels. Apply pressure to your heels until a stretch in the arch of your foot and Achilles tendon region is felt. Hold for 30 seconds and release.
Your hands on a wall for support, then wedge the toes of the affected foot against the wall with the foot angled at around 45 degrees. Keep the heel of the affected foot against the ground at all times. Now begin to bend the front knee whilst moving your body forwards towards the wall until you feel a stretch in the back of your calf and bottom of your foot. Hold the stretch for 20 seconds and repeat 3 times with a small rest period between stretches. This stretch can be done with or without shoes on.
Method. Toes with the same hand and foot to be stretched. Supporting the heel with the opposite hand, pull back on your toes until you feel a stretch. Hold for 30 seconds and repeat 3 times.
This makes it very easy to do. I'll put this hand on this leg to sort of stabilize it. Then with this hand, I'm going to put my hand over my toes, and then I will pull this as far as I can into plantar flexion, and I'm inverting a little bit, but I'm really getting my toes too, as you can see. Then I'll hold that for maybe 2 to 5 seconds. I'll come back to dorsiflexion, and then I'll go again into plantar flexion, stretching like this. And I'll go back and forth 5, 10, 15 reps, and you'll probably feel a stretch through here. That's where you should feel it.
To release the muscle, stand on the ball while it is in position over the trigger point and use the weight of your leg for pressure, either while sitting or standing up. You can either let your heel or your toes rest on the floor. Hold for 30 seconds and release, either while sitting or standing up. You can either let your heel or your toes rest on the floor.
The muscle, you should see the big toe either moving into flexion or abduction. That will clue that in fact you do have your finger right on top of the muscle belly. The treatment is a deep glide following the medial arch all the way to the calcaneus. The most tender area will be this area just right near the navicular.
You are massaging as well. Take one hand back on the floor for support, as is comfortable for you. Hold for 30 seconds to a minute and release.